Quick shout out to my Patreons who keep this channel going. You can join my Patreon down in the description below. Once guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to the 8th episode of The Duke of Death and His Maid. This one's titled White Snow, Black Cloves. So yes, sorry we didn't get to this one last week, but we're catching back up now, and we'll be doing episode 9 straight after this one as well, so if you're watching this video, stay tuned, because episode 9 will be coming up shortly as well. So yeah, last time out, it sounded like an uneventful day and very slice of lifey. Actually turned out to be quite hectic, since we had a lot of different curse removal stories tested to see if any of them worked. We first tried to brew a potion, which ultimately didn't really work. We then had a song to play, but you are haunted by a ghost until it can be played perfectly, but if it's played perfectly, a curse is removed. But ultimately it turns out that it's only the curse of being haunted by this ghost that is removed, not any other curses withstanding. And we also have... was there another one that we tried? I can't remember. Oh, right, yeah, we had a book that was meant to be able to cure curses, but we got put into a sleep, which put us in this weird dream world, like Alice in Wonderland style. And actually, the two can touch in this dream, but there is no sensation to the touching, so, yes, he gropes her breast, but there's no actual feeling to it. And despite spending all night trying to catch the rabbit, ultimately they decide to end the dream with a kiss, but obviously the dream ends right as they get to that point, because of course it does. Why wouldn't it? But we also had we almost killed one of Rob's plants, but we actually found that in the pot that we smashed, there was some jewelry that had been stolen from the family like years and years ago. So we actually did a good thing in smashing the pot, although we still got a bit of a lecture because of it. White Snow, Black Cloves, I don't know where we're going with this one. It very much seems like something to do with Alice, just because, well, White Snow, we're still in the winter months, I'm guessing, and Black Cloves, she's been primarily the only one to wear black this entire time, as well as Duke, I suppose, but it's both of them, more or less. Yeah, it's the first title since... Well, it's the first title that's not the Duke something, etc., you know. Normally it's the Duke, Alice, and something, but this one's just White Snow, Black Clothes, which is kind of interesting. So I don't know what they're going for here, what's going to be special about this one, so I'm excited to see. But loading up the episode here, as per usual, these are tire-based format access on YouTube. If you want to see the full picture in picture, you can go to my Patreon down in the description below. £4 a month gets you access to all Patreon and Patreon X I do on the channel, which is everything from my seasonal lineup, as well as Patreon request shows such as World Trigger, Symphogear, and Log Horizon. Log Horizon won't be following this one immediately afterwards. I'm running out of time in certain areas again, partly due to my sleep schedule starting to wane a little bit as well. I'm getting back on top of that, so there won't be Log Horizon straight after this one. Well, after episode 9 anyway. But World Trigger and Symphogear should be coming back as normal, hopefully, in the coming days. And I'll try and fit Log Horizon in as much as possible, maybe do a triple episode or something along those lines to catch back up again. But here on YouTube, we do time-based, so bottom left of the screen you'll see a time for the episode. I count down 3 to 1 play. And play say episode, I say episode, and we should be in sync. Watch this one on Funimation as per usual, since they're the ones who license the series. We have the Funimation logo to start, so it's about 7 seconds of logos, give or take. Call them out as I go past, being also your screen flash on my face, the mic, all this part of my headset to tell when the scenes are transitioning. That should be synced up as well. So, with all that said, let's get into the first of this week's episode, shall we? In 3, 2, 1, play. Funimation, cheers. Here we go. This is slightly different. It's the same, like, intro thing, but just with a different shot. But it's slightly different lines as well. Because of Alice and the others around him. Obi time? Obi time. It's only the it's only really the brother now that's left in that OP. By the way, we've met all those other characters. Like we've met the brother, but we haven't really like focused on what he's like yet. And we focused on Viola a bunch, but not on the brother. Alright, white snow, black cloves. Mm-hmm. Okay. D. Circus? Oh, okay. That's fair. Yep. Mm-hmm. Okay. Walter. I guess we are focusing on him now. Hmm. Sure. Hmm. What, the movement. Really? Hmm. That's not too bad. Jesus Christ. Yeah. What on earth? Mm, every time. Mm-hmm. Surprised you haven't been already, considering how the mother thinks of him. No. Wow. Yeah. Probably, yeah. uh, so dumb. Hmm. Mm-hmm. You have to concede to that. uh, yeah, Cal has no idea. Oof. Wow. Yeah, sure. Yeah, quite possibly. Snowfall. Wow. Strip chess? Don't think I've heard that one before. Hmm. Hmm. Place was not exactly in good condition, huh? Yeah. Hmm. Hmm. She is for the first time. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Not a great start. Mm-hmm. Just completely ignoring. Yes. Hmm. Hmm. Oh shit. Hmm. Hmm. She picked that herself. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. The teasing starts. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting to see how their first interactions went. She hasn't really changed a bit, but he has a lot. Hmm. But mm, mm, oh. He thinks giving an impossible task. How much you want to bet she doesn't like the first day? Hmm. Maybe not the first day. That's probably way too optimistic considering the state it's in. But hmm. Childhood memories. Back before the curse. Did do it in one night. Okay. I don't think there is. Hmm. 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 So yeah, this is a very backstory heavy episode. Okay. Where's he leaving to? No, Alice will find him. Was that the witch? That's that's the biggest bit of information we got about the witch so far. The words in that visual. Oof. And here she is. Surely. There she is. That was a nice episode. Nice backstory heavy episode. It was good to see how they were at the beginning and how they've ended up. It's nice. Trying to stretch a little bit. Next time, Duke, Alice, and the Christmas Eve vow. Guess it's Christmas Eve next time. Okay. Christmas Eve vow. I mean, Christmas is very much a... I feel like in anime, maybe it's just because of the nature of most anime shows, but Christmas is almost always more of a romantic thing than a family thing. I don't know if that's just Japanese... Because I think I've had this conversation before, because most romance anime tend to make use of Christmas as obviously a big romantic tradition. Like Valentine's is a big one. Obviously, End of Summer Festival is always a big one for romantic developments. Christmas is a big one, and New Year's for that matter. New Year's makes sense, but Christmas definitely has more of a romantic attachment than I think of a family attachment. At least just based on the shows I've watched and the tendency of it. Like, here in the West, I would definitely consider Christmas more of a family thing. I think it's fair to say. It's like, and family can extend to romantic relations as well, because it's like a time for your family to be together, especially if you've started a family. It's a time for you, your partner, your kids, if you have any pets as well, to an extent. It's a nice way to have that all like come together, but yeah, definitely in anime it becomes more of a romantic attachment, so I'm going to guess the vow is going to be something along those lines. I don't know quite what yet. It depends if we make any further progress on the curse this episode or not. This one we did get some information, because we heard the voice, and we saw a bit of the face of our witch. So we have some recollection there. I don't know whether... I don't know whether we're going to get any more information about that right now. I also don't know how much of the curse we're going to dive into now with the last 4 episodes to go. It's crazy to think that the season's almost over. Like, that's honestly crazy to me. Like... Yeah, this show's going to finish on the 20th. Which means the 27th is going to be an empty day, doesn't it? Well, for Log Horizon. So that's one empty day already I know of that will be useful for catching up on shows. So that's actually very nice to know. I guess by extent, well, not Uramichi. Uramichi won't be finishing like that. Slime will be on that Wednesday though, to open up that Wednesday. So yeah, there's plenty of empty slots side to open up there, which is nice. Anyway, yeah, I don't know how far into the curse we're going to go into with this show, because obviously it's still an ongoing manga, and I said this with Villainess as well, how you don't really want to burn through the main premise that makes your show special too early, because otherwise you just devolve into generic rom-com slice of life, right? And whilst you'll have an attachment to the characters through that, it just kind of loses some of its specialness, really. And I hope they just considerate of that. I don't think we're going to get an answer as to... Well, we might find out what witch cursed us. We might find that out, and we might learn of a connection as to why the curse might have been placed, but breaking it might still be a bit of a problem. I don't know if this is a show that will get a second season. JC's staff, how's their schedule looking right now? Are they putting anything out in fall? They've got 2 movies coming out in fall, that's it. They've got a bunch of stuff going on right now. Let's see. Yeah, they've got a bunch of stuff going on right now. Next season, they've already got 2 Winter 2022 shows lined up. They don't have anything too far beyond that, though, announced. So there could be a season 2 of this coming. Their 2 new works are Strongest Sage with the Weakest Crest. God, that looks so goddamn generic. Holy cow. Okay, we'll see. And then, what is this? Requiem of the Rose King. House of York. Ooh, hello. Based on the early draft of Richard III. Ooh. Ooh, that looks actually quite interesting. I'll be doing a preview video on this eventually. We've got the full season, obviously, before this, but when we get to winter, I'll be doing a preview on this for January 2022, but color me intrigued. A Richard III-based story? That intrigues me. That intrigues me. And then they also have The Executioner and A Way of Life, which looks interesting. It's a Yuri title, so that's interesting. But that's not until later 2022, I don't think. Doesn't look like it's a winter show, but we'll see what they announce. Anyway, yeah. I guess we'll see what next episode has in store for us, what this Christmas vow is going to be. We're going to go straight watch it right now, so stay tuned for this if you're at this point in the video. If it's been within an hour of this posted, just wait a few minutes and you'll see the next one come up very, very soon. Yeah, I'm excited to see what we set up for our final arc here of the show, because we're getting to that point now where shows are going to start entering their final arcs. I'm kind of curious to see what they want to set up. So thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the ones per usual. Leave a like if you did, as well as your comments what you thought of the episode. Don't forget to hit subscribe as well to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the summer 2021 like we can find it on the channel. Thank you for watching. Till next time. See you guys later.